Hello and welcome to my little makeup tutorial. This is my inspiration, and as you can see I've done one of the eyes already, and I'll show you really quickly how to do the other eye and then how she does her lipstick and also a little bit of contouring with the cheeks. So we're going to get started. I'm using a completely different technique than normal. Um, I am not going to go out and buy a whole bunch of products just for one look, and this is sort of more of a costuming look that I would probably only wear once for maybe Halloween. So here's what I'm doing. Now, on my face now is sort of natural makeup that I've been wearing throughout the day, and actually I showed you in other tutorials I've done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a glittery pink lip gloss, and I'm actually going to put it all over my lid in this sort of cat shape. And what that's going to do is it's going to give me a nice base to put the foundation over and also keep this sort of glimmery shimmer look. If you want to do something matter, then I recommend using a cream eyeshadow, but I would probably use something by NARS, but those get really expensive, and if you're just doing this for one thing, lip gloss is your best bet. It sounds crazy, but there you have it. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right on my eye. And as I've talked before in some of my other tutorials, you want to make sure that you're actually going above the crease if you have deep set eyes like I do. And you don't need a whole lot. A little goes a long way, but as you can see I have a nice template for what I'm gonna do. So now to get this nice pink look, I'm actually going to take blush, just regular CoverGirl blush, and I am going to apply it right over. And this way I can get that nice pink color without having to go spend a lot of money on new eyeshadow. And I'm going to do it all over the part that I just put on it. And I'm dabbing it on rather than brushing it on, as you can see, because I don't want to smear what I've already done with the lip gloss. Okay, so now in order to make it pop and give it some more what's the word I'm looking for? More oomph, I guess, more layers, more interest, and also to make my own eye not, get swallowed up by all of this extreme makeup. I'm going to take a little bit of white eyeshadow. I'm using the same brush still, and I'm going to put it on my actual lid part just to give it more of a contrast. And then I'm going to sort of brush this in and blend it a little bit more with the pink. And make sure to focus on the inside of your eye, since you will be doing some pretty extreme eyeliner, as you can see. I would also recommend taking the same color and actually brushing it into your brow bone, up all the way up to your lashes or your eyebrow, just to give you some more definition. Now, as I'm looking at this, I can see that this is actually a little bit lighter than what I've already done. So I'm going to go over and put a second sort of coat of that pink on. So I go ahead and charge my brush. Oops. And just do more of that extreme pink. And there you go. So now it matches a little bit more. So now what I need to do is I need to do eyeliner. Now her eyeliner is super dramatic, so I'm actually going to do two things with the eyeliner. I'm going to use my regular Almay liquid liner, and I'm also going to use a black pencil liner as well. I'm going to start with the black eyeliner and rim the whole eye. As you can see from this one, the whole eye is rimmed, and then it also comes out into this nice little cat thing. Very dramatic. So I'm going to go ahead and line this eye. Now while I'm going in, I'm actually extending a little bit and making this point. Now when you use liquid eyeliner, remember that you don't have to do it in one fell swoop. Little dots is how you apply it. Think of putting on like a dotted line, a dashed line. Now when I get to the end of the eye is also going to connect with the top, just like the bottom did. So when I'm doing that, I'm actually using the bottom part of my eye as a gauge to extend, which I also have the template with the pink to help me extend that. Don't be afraid if it looks a little bad, because we'll sort of smudge it together. Now the thing when you're doing the very end of it is that, as you can see on this side, it's a little triangle is what it is. You're going to do the same thing on your other eye. So it's a triangle shape that you're going for. And you are extending it out for effect. Okay. So now I've got the eye lined, and I'm going to want to smudge it out a little bit, which will help it blend and make it look more uniform with the other side. So I'm going to take my shaped blending brush, it's very small, and I'm actually going to wet it a little bit and just come in and blend it in. When I'm doing this, I'm actually thickening the line without adding more eyeliner. And I'm also, when I'm doing this, I'm making the line more defined. Now, if you were doing something more natural, if you're doing a more natural look, you want to smudge the line so that it looks so that it looks more natural. But in this instance, I'm actually smudging it so it looks more defined. And I do that by using the brush when it's wet. And I have a little smudge there, but easily fixed with a little bit of tissue. Also, Q-tips work as well. Okay, and then now I'm actually going to take my stick and line the inner rim of my bottom line. As you can see, it's black all the way down, but all the way here as well. So I use the eyeliner to the liquid liner to make this hook shape, but now I'm also going to make it more sort of dramatic by lining the inner lid of my eye as well. Okay, now all I need to do is just add a couple of layers of mascara on the top and bottom of my lashes. Again, I am using Smashbox's Lash DNA. And there you have it. So